Memory, as raw material for storytelling, possesses an elusive quality. It is both a repository of past experiences and a weave of emotion, sensual stimuli, and interpretation. To convert such personal history into compelling narrative scenes requires a disciplined yet imaginative process, a commitment to re-invoking not the summary, but the lived experience itself. At the heart of this approach is the principle of specificity. Rather than attempting to capture an entire epoch, the writer benefits from closing in upon a singular, resonant moment, a crystallization in time, such as the night thunder shattered the usual silence, or the precise instant a concealed truth emerged. This inciting moment carries with it naturally embedded tension and an inherent need for resolution. Within this frame, the question emerges: who is present, what does the space entail, and what pivots in the emotional or situational landscape make this memory significant? From here, the tools of the senses serve as the writer's palette. Visual cues anchor the reader, the faint yellow slick of streetlight on rainwater, the way shadows slice across a desktop. Yet, it is the addition of oral, olfactory, gustatory, and tactile details, a muttering fridge's white noise, the burnt acidity of reheated coffee, the iron taste of adrenaline, the prick of coal through wet denim, that forces the reader to occupy the same experimental plane as the narrator. Action and dialogue function to animate the static tableau. The temptation to summarize emotion or relationship is resisted in favor of dramatization. Instead of declaring the closeness of two friends, one recalls the exchanges of muted laughter over inside jokes, or the absent-minded passing of a shared bag of crisps. Anger is never flatly pronounced, but becomes the way a cupboard is slammed or a sentence clipped short in the brittle air. Dialogue, authentic and sparing, repeats phrases seared into memory, the soft, "it's all right, really," or the harsh, "you never listen," and grounds the narrative in audible reality. Concurrently, bodily awareness bridges outer action and inner response. The narrator might notice their pulse thrumming at the base of their throat, a blush radiating across their cheeks, or a constriction in the stomach at a pivotal utterance. These corporeal signals, paired with emotional undertones, anticipation, dread, or bittersweet release, allow the reader not only to visualize, but to feel the psychic impact of the remembered moment. The architecture of a vivid memory scene hinges upon attention and selection. The entry is always near the point of greatest change. It unfolds in a sequential, focused fashion, eschewing digressions that blur or dilute the scene's inherent energy. The narrative adheres to what is relevant, the small, telling evidence that something vital shifted. When summary or generalization attempts to intrude, "We always stayed up late," after years of silence, the disciplined writer recognizes the slip and returns to the granular, the one late night, the word that finally broke the silence. In sum, the alchemy of transforming memory into narrative involves precise selection of moment, multisensory evocation, character revelation through behavior, attention to bodily echoes, and rigorous structural focus. Such craft ensures that personal recollection transcends mere reportage, enabling the reader to enter, however briefly, a fully imagined present of the past.